Hello guys, in today's video we will show you how to set up your NUTV5 QUAD system. Inside the NUTV5 QUAD master box, you will find two boxes, the NUTV5 box, the N5 box. Let's walk through each one of them and see what's inside. In the NUTV5 box, you will find the HS4 amplifier, NBC Bluetooth controller, and a pair of N5 speakers. Inside the HS4 amplifier box, you will have the new HS4 amplifier, and mounting screws. Inside the NBC Bluetooth controller box, you will find the NBC Bluetooth controller, 3 mounting plates, the flush mount plate, the handlebar mount plate, and surface mount plate. 2 pairs of 10 feet RCA cables. Three M sticker and 4 shrink tubes. Mounting screws. At the bottom of the NUTV5 box, you will find a pair of N5 speakers, mounting clamps, and smart handles attached to the speakers. In the N5 box, you will find another pair of N5 speakers, mounting clamps, and smart handles attached to the speakers. Now let me show you how to hook it up correctly. Before we start, it's important to know that the HS4 amplifier is already preset to get the most out of your system, so we advise you not to change the amplifier settings. Let's start by connecting the HS4 amplifier and the NBC Bluetooth controller. Connect the red power lead of the HS4 amplifier to the positive plus 12-volt battery post. Then, run the black ground power cable to the negative battery post. The NBC controller should be connected to an accessory post, bus bar, or any other non-constant 12-volt power source. This to ensure that the NBC will see power only when the vehicle switch is on. Next, you should connect the HS4 amplifier's blue remote in wire to the NBC's blue remote out wire. As you can see, the NBC has 2 blue remote out wires in case you are using 2 amplifiers. In our case, we are using only 1 amp, so 1 blue remote out wire should remain untouched. The last thing we need to hook up here is the RCA cables between the HS4 amplifier and the NBC Bluetooth controller. The NBC Bluetooth controller has 2 RCA outputs labeled as AMP1 and AMP2. Take the AMP1 RCA output and connect it to the HS4 amplifier RCA input. AMP2 RCA output should remain untouched. When the NBC Bluetooth controller is powered on, you should see a blue LED light on the front of your HS4 amplifier. If you don't, please recheck your wiring. If the front of your HS4 amplifier has a blue LED light, you can proceed to the speakers. With your NBC, you received 4 pieces of transparent heat shrink tube. After connecting the RCA cables and ensuring you have the right RCA cables connected to the right outputs from the NBC and inputs from the amplifier, we strongly suggest shrinking the tubes around the RCA connections. The HS4 amplifier has 4 channels. The white and gray are the front channels and the purple and green are the rear channels. Let's start connecting the N5 speakers to the HS4 amplifier. We will connect the first pair of N5 speakers to the front channels. The red wire of the N5 speaker will be connected to the white wire, and the black wire of the N5 speaker will be connected to the white with black stripe wire. Do the same for the second N5 speaker and connect it to the gray channel. Then the second pair of N5 speakers will be connected to the rear channels, the purple and green channels, in the same way. Ensure you position your speakers according to the amplifier's channel they are connected to. If the speakers are connected to the left channel, make sure you position them on the left-hand side of your ride. The same goes for the right channel. Before you play tunes for the first time, let me show you how to use the NBC Bluetooth controller. The volume knob on the NBC is meant to control the volume of both RCA outputs, AMP1 and AMP2 RCA outputs. Underneath the volume knob, you have the AMP2 volume control buttons. These buttons will allow you to control the volume of the AMP2 RCA output independently. In our setup, AMP2 RCA outputs are disconnected, so you will have no use for them. If in the future you add a second amp, you will be able to control both amplifiers separately and simultaneously. The NBC's volume knob and buttons are designed so each click of the knob or button is equal to 10% of output volume, making it easy to control while riding. This is the end of this video. Now the only thing left to do is turn on your NBC Bluetooth controller, connect to the GNOME Bluetooth, and go for a ride. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below or contact us at service@noamaudio.com. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching.